Hello and welcome to day 5 of my 12 days of DIY Christmas, where today we're starting out with another one of those little mini pallets, and I'm going to hit it with a couple coats of Moss Chalk Paint by Waverly. And then I've taken an image on my Cricut and sliced it into 4 pieces so that it lines up nicely on the palette. And next I'm going to take this really pretty two-tone pink striped ribbon and make a little hanger out of it and a little simple bow tie to add to the top of that. And there you have it. And now we're moving over to my bar area where I've taken 100 strand of pink lights and wrapped it amongst all 6 trees. I have this pink one and the blue one were actually green trees, and I just spray painted them with about 2 coats of spray paint. They covered so beautifully. And then I've taken some garland that was already flocked and put it's actually a piece of garland that's folded in half, and then I put the trees in the middle of it. And it's not quite long enough for what I wanted. I wanted to fill the entire bar, and I couldn't really stretch these trees and this garland out any further. So I do end up adding in some additional picks that go in at a little bit later time because I had to flock them first. And you'll see they're in here now. Down at the end, you'll see it's got much fuller and it reaches down to the end of my wall. And then I just went ahead and wrapped them with these little multicolored felt balls that were already garlanded up, perfect size for these little mini trees. And now we're going to move on to this particular little DIY that unfortunately my camera died and I didn't realize it. But all I did was take one of those burner covers from the Dollar Tree and one of the packs of ornaments from the Dollar Tree, also in this red and really pretty turquoise green color, hot glued them down to the burner cover, and then just popped the little bottoms off of the bottle brushes and glued them into the opening of the ornament. Then just took those little itty bitty trees and put them in between, wrapped the chunky yarn around the tray and a little extra here on the inside just to make it look a little bit more finished, a bit more snow. Once the candle's sitting in there, it does look really pretty from the side to just see that little bit of texture in there. And then I just go around the rim of the tray and just pretty it up so you don't see any of that metal edging. And here we have my finished candy cane forest, where I've put various candy canes amongst the garland and hanging on the trees. And I have this ivy that is hung up in my living room all year round, and I went ahead and wrapped garland around it and hung ornaments on it to add into the effect. And here's our little Christmas tree sign that we had made. And then these are just some additional little paper trees that I just stuck to the wall to add that little bit of extra flair. And one last final look at our candle tray with the candle burning in there. As long as you have it inside of a jar, you shouldn't have any problem with burning a candle in here, as these trees are a distance away from the candle. And I do hope that you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed creating it, and I can't wait for you to return for day 6 of my 12 days of DIY Christmas.